Man, ready up. Oh, today.
Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go through the snow here in Baltimore. And the good kick pays off. We'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. First and 10 at their own 11-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Accelerating toward midfield. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
Bro, why my shit keep on kicking like that?
Close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be
Nah, to play. Alright, bet. Go ahead and beat the shit out you, bro.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. Tyleik Williams is there on the stop. Hook him up on second down and 8. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Big lineman Alim McNeil ends the play there. Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the catch. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raven first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line. On the handoff, it's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll go again here with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, snowy conditions are tough for everybody, but they can be especially tough on the kickers. You just can't practice this. There's nothing you can do to simulate your plant foot, the ground. In this case, it winds up no good.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
20. On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. To throw is Goff. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
We go tonight. 180.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Powering forward, he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Bates now for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now Quadeen Muhammad in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A design run here with Jackson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Man, how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
180.
They'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's off. And he will score. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good.
Damn, boy, you getting your ass. You my first victim on that. Hell yeah, I broadcast all my games, bro.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
Now you playing around, bro. Stop it.
It's Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. DJ Reader getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. On again, here's Henry. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
No, we changed it. What?
From the gun, Jackson. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of it. That one falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stop. It's just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Jordan Stout now, as he'll take this a yard or two. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Will be incomplete. That is some kind of deep in your own territory.
I knew you was gonna do it.
And that's one you're just going to do it.
At the 13-yard line.
Flag 20.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
You said what?
180.
Nah.
Here's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here is Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
This time they stay on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. On comes the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. In motion goes Likely. In motion comes Andrews. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. Forward, forward, a short gain to the 25. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On play action, here's Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
4th down, Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Here we go. Right 20.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Forced out left. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to...
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no point.
Well, you can't fuck with me, boy. He telling you that. You pausing the game for, man?
But they turn it over deep in their own territory. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that first down, try to extend it. But here it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the 1st down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball, and he was not able to do the 3rd part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll run here with Hill. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Jackson moving outside the pocket, going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. from 29. Here's 2nd and 7. Now, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Goff gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. That catch gets him a 1st down. Goff to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
180.
Throwing, Goff. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be 2nd down.
We go tonight. 20.
On play action. Goff. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Draymond Jones in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to where they needed to be. Turn it over. On down. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That's going to be caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to Ty. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level, playing and giving the ball.
You said what?
Off to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Isaac.
You want to run one back after this?
And he's brought down after a game of 6 on first down.
You ain't doing no blitzing.
On second down, Goff. That's over the middle. Caught by
You want to run one back after this?
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of Nas. Just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer. True indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me right, Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck that discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Evades him at the 20. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First carry here for Ken Walker. There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker, 78 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got bold, over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past.
So you playing for real this time, man?
One play, and he gets paid.
That's cool.
touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Hey, here we go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Boye Mafe. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, certainly not a great start. You give up the one-play touchdown, Charles, and it looked like this offense was trying to get the equalizer in one play on the other side.
They certainly were, and I think that the shock of giving up the big play may have forced their hand a little bit in their play calling. They didn't have the discipline to just say, all right, we've got time. Let's go ahead and work it downfield. Oh, you got a big play going.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep rising.
Hey, man, what's going on, man?
Until the defense proves they can stop it. That's what I would call it.
What's going on?
Coming from
Ball game. All right. You ain't did nothing, bro. Got a lucky pick and 2 lucky running touchdowns, bro. You ain't put no drive together, bro. So don't get side yourself, bro. Yeah, it's broadcast. Same broadcast. I ain't doing that.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 25-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Lisa 24. Son.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunter. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Red on red. Take right open. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go. Hey, it's hot.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Hey, Rob.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that one's going to come up short. Low throw.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On red.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Let's go.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Silver.
Now Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All right, let's go. Hey, son. 13
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught by Myers. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 32 yards. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Jaguars 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
The play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get possession of the football.
I told you, bro, you ain't going nowhere, man. I didn't look and shoot you again, bro.
As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Toss left side for Etienne. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 46 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards. But he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Hey, man, you better play some real ball, man. Some real coaching, bro. Some real coaching. This shit over with for you.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Darnold. It's taken in by Arroyo. And he's taken down inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their 1st sack of the contest.
Darnold. As it completes to Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Hey, that was a good read. That was a good read. Playing some ball now.
As they get closer to 3rd down.
Playing some ball now. I see.
After taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Eric Saubert from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the counter, ETN. And they get him down, but not before he
takes it across the 40-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. His early struggles continue.
Sorry, that's fake. They didn't get 2 feet in.
Coming up the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning the last time after giving up 60 yards on the field. And practice just a bit on the because you know motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will.
How they letting you get no? That's cool. That's cool.
When I saw that, I took it as a step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he's found one of those touchdowns for a very nice guy.
And he gets us inside the 15. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 20. And also a first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Time. Ready.
Here's Darnold. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Darnold now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A 39-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato. Done.
Now Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. To throw is Darnold. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
42-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers kicking off for Seattle.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's ETN.
Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They'll drop this one off with ETN.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him
and try and cover him before he gets going.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On red. Hey, Ginger.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Jaguars, first down.
All right, let's go.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Son, it's like Phil.
Etienne up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, what are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
Fred on red.
A give running right, Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Jaguars 21.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Darnold. He's got a man, complete. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Elijah Arroyo 77 yards. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Lawrence will throw. That's caught by Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 1.
Brings up second and 1 on the Seahawks 49-yard line.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
There we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
11. Hey, Phil.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Touchdown! Brian Thomas, 38 yards. And the Jags are back within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Going up top for Kupp. And got his man complete. Still going. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to
Are you serious, bro?
down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Here we go, side. Right side.
Charbonnet is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
Side. Right side.
Walker. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. On the give here, Charbonnet. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to perhaps salt this one away. Myers' kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Lawrence. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Here's 2nd down.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence. Finding Washington. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 3rd down and 6.
A gain of 13. It's 3rd down and 6.
Throwing now, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got to get over the full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Bro, you gotta run that back, bro. Break the tie break.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys are going to be
All that bullshit they give you.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So the victory here for Seattle. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer, Tim Karen, said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You trying to
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Drops it underneath, Swift. And they're going to bring bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Seahawks take over first and 10, and they're on 17-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Caught, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Young lady. Young lady.
First and 10, Darnold. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This is Walker on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards. I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. All set to go now from the 35. Williams on first down. They'll set up the screen. Here's Moore. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second and pretty long here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Walker on first down. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now run. First Gibbs is action for it. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On third down, they're going with Charbonnet. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
They put a receiver in motion right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now fit it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your work.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Again, it's Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Now Bronx still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Tight end motioning right. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. That play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's a 38-yard look here. Myers' kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Secured by Burden on a slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Design quarterback run here. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Go, set. Yo, 80.
Back to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Handoff running left, Walker. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Toss play. This is Walker. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here's Darnold to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Darnold looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Kupp once more. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts
We bend on break. Long run, let you get a touchdown. It's good, but you think you did something. You're using that whole quarter like that, but it's cool, though.
In concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
The give here on 2nd. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Go set. Ready. Lady.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's complete. Play made by Kupp. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
He gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Good look so far. He's got room. It's an excellent
position
to them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
Yeah.
The Bears
14-7. The run winning. Yeah. Just like I'm winning. Oh, man, that's crazy, bro.
And the Seahawks, they're stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Williams pass.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Tight end in motion left. Here's Charbonnet again on second. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
We go start.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Good work there to get it out of the deep end on their side. It's up near the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. First down, Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Bears down by 10. First down, Williams to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
We go start.
Charbonnet now up the middle. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock.
Hey, bro, you got lucky, bro. That's all that is. It was all cool, though. You did that day.
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
We go start.
Another carry for Charbonnet. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick.
Bruh, this shit fake, bro. Hell nah. This shit fake, bro.
Right at that 25-yard line following the interception. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. They send a tight end in motion. They're going to pass it here. Finds his fullback. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll bring the tight end in motion. They run with Charbonnet. Makes a tackle. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.